Alright, welcome back to WGRealms. We just finished the first WGRealms after beating that pain-in-the-ass boss. But, you know, actually in retrospect, he wasn't that hard, but he was still, there was a lot that you had to accomplish in order to beat him, but nevertheless, we're done with that, and now we can finally move on to Siegebreaker, which is WGRealms 2, as far as I understand. I've been playing around with it a little bit, I've been kind of just testing it out and whatnot, and I do know for a fact there's not as many levels as the original WGRealms, but there's a lot of really cool scripted events and voiceovers and things like that. There's just a lot more, I feel like there's a lot more depth to it. So I think it's a worthy sequel is what I'm trying to say. So it's pretty damn awesome. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're gonna do come get some like we did before.
Come get some.
Now, we once again have an opportunity to, I mean, of course we could always change this in the middle of the game, but you know, I'm thinking we're just gonna stick to what we had before, honestly. Reflect damage, regeneration, super armor, Barbarian Horde, and Meteor Storm. I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, sure, we could test out other things, but I don't know. That worked for me last time. I mean, I really especially liked these two. These really helped. And I think this did too, honestly. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get started.
Shield levels critical.
So we start in this spaceship, which is having all sorts of problems, as you can hear. Anyway, we're supposed to hit the switch. And then this happens.
Hyperspace anomaly detected.
That does not sound good. Especially when this happens. Your entire spaceship is blown up and you're just heading straight for it. But then we're teleported to this place. At the nick of time. And who is this guy? You might be wondering.
Do not be alarmed. My name is Axon.
Hey.
Welcome to my domain.
Why, thank
I
you.
rescued you from certain death in deep space.
And I appreciate that.
I have observed you in the past, Duke of Nukem. Your exploits have been most impressive.
Why, thank you.
This kingdom has great need of your unique talents. We are under siege by a demonic menace.
Well, I'm pretty experienced with those.
If you can help defeat the hordes of monsters, then I can return you to your own world.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, so this is sort of a tutorial level that kind of explains how the mod works. It kind of carries into the next level, but nevertheless. So we'll just get through this first, and then we'll actually play the game proper. But first of all, look at this frickin' level. It's frickin' beautiful. Frickety frickin' frick. One of the new features are these teleporters, where you can kind of see where you're going. I've seen this before in other games, like Prey comes to mind from, what was that, 2005, maybe? I'm sure there were some other games in the last decade that kind of had this effect. I still think it's cool, though. So let's just go ahead and hop in. So here's our first kind of test. Now, he's supposed to come down here and explain the whole POW system, but I don't know why. It just seems to be a bug where he doesn't really tell us about it. Here he comes now, but he doesn't say anything about it. Hi, what's up? So you're not going to explain this? Anyway, he's supposed to be like, Duke Nukem, in this realm there's magic, and you have it too, and it's called POW, and press R to use it, so go ahead and press R.
Excellent. A gift for you.
And then he gives you the pain jewel and all this money. Anyway, so the POW is supposed to break off all these stalagmites, or whatever you call them. Let's go ahead and turn on the pain jewel. That just breaks all that stuff down. WGRealms 2. And then he's supposed to explain the whole gold system and treasure chest system, but once again, I don't know why he doesn't, but we know how it works. So we get our chainsaw and some power pods. Let's go ahead and hop through this one. Look at this place. It's freaking awesome. Now you see these teleporters over here, but they're kind of inoperable at this point. That doesn't matter. All we need to do is go up to this place that says cool. It is pretty cool, that was it. Alright, so we put our power pods in. This opens up. Yes, hello guys. Surprised they're still here. Oh, there you go. Okay. So we're supposed to go to this building over here. There we go. Going upstairs. I don't know what this is all about. Can't break it down. I realized later on that the chainsaw can break down barriers like that, at least if they're made of wood. So, and that will come into play as we go through this episode. Anyway, we hop in this teleporter. And here's part 2.
The time has come to test your mettle. This Death Knight guards the entrance to an enemy stronghold.
So we gotta kill the Death Knight. Alright, bring it on. It's nice as he heals us. And he goes ahead and blows that guy up, which is pretty sweet too. Alright, so we have another treasure chest here. More power pods. Now at this point in the tutorial, there's actually some secrets you can grab. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's some armor over here. Go ahead and grab that. There's also some health down here. I think there's some stuff on the other side too, if I remember correctly. Go ahead and grab that. Now, this point of the tutorial is also supposed to explain that, you know, you need to find the POW, or not the POW, but the power pods. Because you're supposed to go all the way up there to that castle up there, but then you realize you need more power pods, so you're supposed to go back down here and find them. Here's one of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that whole part, since I already know what's happening. There's also some armor over here that I'm gonna grab. And one of these golden apples. So we have that. Oh, I think there's some, yeah, let's grab some of this health too while we're at it. Okay. So we have 2 power pods. Our 3rd power pod is in a pond up here. Grab that. Okay. Now we can proceed to the castle. Or temple. I don't know. It's an old building. I call it a castle. It's not, I guess it's pretty much a castle. And then we have this soul wall. We need 2 demon souls. So that's kind of explained over here. See these statues here? Of course, those are going to come to life as soon as we use our power pods here. Let's go ahead and grab this ammo for armor. Whatever it is. Health? Stuff. Armor, ammo. If it's not those 2, then it can only be one more thing. Alright, take care of these guys. And there we go. We have a soul. So let's put our soul into the wall.
I must return to the Citadel and tend to its defense. Good luck.
Alright then. And now the game begins proper. Hit these switches. And then we go in here. Out of the way, bat. Alright, so there's a huge area to explore here. I know where we're supposed to go ultimately, but before we go there, I kind of want to grab as much stuff as possible. You notice there's a treasure chest here, but we can't open it. But there are lots of other goodies around here. Let's see. Ah, well, that was a terrible jump, but I do want those cluster pipe bombs. Those would be nice to have. Ah, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we'll leave him alone for now. Ow. Okay, let's go to the other side. We'll deal with him later. Yeah, he keeps shooting at us. I don't know how he has such good accuracy, but grab some of his armor. Okay. Now there's lots of goodies around here that we're not going to be able to get to until a little later, but for one thing, there's a treasure chest up here, but we can go ahead and grab this apple. Might as well do that. But we'll have to remember that treasure chest for later. Now then, I mentioned earlier, there's these wooden blocks that you can destroy. Here's one of them. As you can see there. Let's see. But we also want to hop up here. Grab this. There's also another treasure chest over there. It requires 100 gold, which we do not have yet. Go ahead and grab that health, though. There's also a secret behind this waterfall. Probably best to grab it now. Later on, it'll be occupied by enemies. There's that whole area up there. We'll get there in a second. He needs 5 demon souls, alright? Oh, wait, what was that? Ooh, more armor. Might as well. And there's this whole area out here. There's pigs running around and whatnot. Nothing up here yet. I think there is another secret. Actually, I think it's in here. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Life seeds. And yet another 100 gold box that we can't open yet. Alright, so how about we just go ahead and get the ball rolling here. So what we need to do is go over here, hop on one of these things. Come on, there we go. Okay. More treasure chests over here, and statues. Bunch of stuff in here. Some health. There's a bunch of bees in there. And then notice there's some armor back there. We'll get to that in a second. Grab some more of this. And we had a nice 200 health, and then it all got ruined. Okay, here's where we're supposed to be. Now then, so there's all these statues here and treasure chests. Let's open this one first, get a power pod. Grab another power pod. There we go. Open up this chest here, get another power pod. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and save it before we get too crazy here. This is where the game actually starts. This is where all the shit happens. Teleporter unleashing demons everywhere. Also notice the whole environment just changed. Yes, now there's souls and demons flying all over the place. Alright, got some souls in there. But we need to go around and grab some more. Go ahead and grab that too while we're at it. Here's a little secret.
Terminated.
Grab that body armor we saw earlier. And now that we have this chain gun, it's actually pretty useful to have because we need it for this next part. There you go. And then we need to get through here. Now then. There's another soul for us. Now then, you can open this up, get some more pipe bombs. In fact, let's use some. Did you not die from that? You were resilient. There are a couple of giant lost souls out there. So let's take our souls and actually open up this thing. Okay.
Thank you.
Now notice that the whole environment kind of just changed. Well done. Alright, so now we have a lot of treasure chests to open up, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, let's start with these. Get our spirit goggles. Okay. I know there are more around here somewhere. take care of any of those wraiths as we can. Alright, let's open some more stuff.
Come get
More
some.
pipe bombs. I think there was another one on the other side here. Let's gather up all these souls too while we're at it. If we could actually make that jump, that'd be great too. Some rockets. Oh yeah, let's go grab the rocket launcher. That would be in this chest over here.
Lock and load.
Alright, so far so good.
Who wants some?
Let's go ahead and take care of this guy that was over here.
Cool.
Is he still up there or did he hop down? I heard that. I don't know where he is, but... Now, I don't know if I can actually hop over there. Oh, yes I can. Alright. There's lots of lost souls everywhere.
Come get
Sweet, so
some.
now we have the doorbell shotgun. I think there's more ammo for it around here somewhere.
Thanks.
Hail to the king, baby.
Alright.
Groovy. Groovy.
Perfect. Man, we don't have any more armor yet. That's a thing.
Hail to the king, baby.
Now, did I get everything? I think I did. We have full POW now, so there's that. Oh, I didn't open up this box.
Where is it?
Yeah, might as well grab that.
Come get some.
Okay. Now, with our big old soul over here, let's go ahead and open up this.
Suck my boomstick.
Thank you.
Grab all that stuff, and let's go ahead and save it now that we've gotten this far. Yikes. Oh. Let's go grab some of those med kits we saw earlier. Maybe that actually would be pretty useful. I know there was some out here. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna hang on to my POW for a little later, I think. Alright, now then, moving on. Yikes. Who did that? Ah, screw that guy.
Rest in pieces. Game over. Kill bugs dead.
Okay. Moving on. Ooh, I do want what's over here. Ammo's not bad. And And let's grab this ammo while we're at it. And that good stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it, even though it just saved for us, but nevertheless. Ah, screw these guys. Let's just get out of here. There's now a lot of lost souls to deal with. Okay.
What a mess. Stab on your ass.
Alright. So far, so good. We only have one of these, but I think I'm going to hang on to those. Yeah, we're doing alright otherwise. Okay. Ah, shit. Get off of me. There we go. Man, I hate that stuff. Alright, so we need to find a whole bunch of power pods. Still need another one. And we have spiders. Let's see. Out of the way. Okay, and then two more. Let's see. There's one. And boom. Alright, so there's a door. Here we go. Let's go ahead and save it again. Let's see. Any goodies around here? Okay, so now we need to hop into the water. This one. Plenty of life seeds, which is good. Alright. Hit that switch. Then we hop up here, and we have a mini boss to deal with, so let's unleash our power. There we go. Nice and easy. Especially when you have full power. I mean, that just kind of makes things a lot easier. Let's grab all the stuffs. Okay. Plenty of ammo and armor and monies and whatnot. Okay. Now then. Go ahead and open up this. Now, we're kind of trapped in here, as you see. I guess we don't need any of that environmental suit stuff. So we're sent down here. Okay. And that's the end of the level. So there you go. That's the first level of Siege Breaker, basically. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next level. All right. Later.